Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today's March 19th, 2016. In the NBA, there is a big game tonight. The top two teams in the league, the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs, play. The game will be in San Antonio, which is interesting for two reasons. San Antonio currently has a 43-game winning streak at home dating back to March of last season. Remember, in Gematria, March equals 43. Also, the Warriors have not won in San Antonio since Valentine's Day 1997, before Tim Duncan was even in the NBA. The Warriors are on a 32-game losing streak in San Antonio. If they lost tonight, it would be their 33rd loss in San Antonio. I don't expect that to happen, however. I think the Warriors are going to win, and I will show you why in this video. If you're new to my channel, I am showing how professional sports is rigged by the numbers. In this date in history, March 19th, Michael Jordan once returned from retirement. He scored 19 points on the 19th in his return. Anyhow, today, March 19th, 2016, has numerology of 58, very special number. Freemasonry equals 58. It is the Freemasons who control and rig sports by the numbers, including the NBA. Warriors also has gematria of 58. And the San Antonio Spurs are currently sitting at 58 wins and 10 losses, second only to Golden State, who are 62-6. Today's date numerology also sums to 31 and 22. Special numbers for basketball. Basketball in gematria equals 22 and 31. I just talked about how in the Little Rock, Arkansas upset, the player who turned 22 years old on the day of the upset scored 31 points. College and pros scripted by the same Freemasons who operate by the same numerological code. With regards to the gematria of the team, something that stands out, San Antonio Spurs equals 62. They're facing the Warriors tonight, who come in with 62 wins, chasing Chicago and Michael Jordan's record of 72 wins. San Antonio and Golden State in gematria both happen to sum to 122. Very special number to the Freemasons. Talked a lot about that number in past videos on this past NBA season. Spurs have gematria of 93, as well as 39. Tim Duncan, the star of the team, currently 39. We'll talk more about Tim Duncan at the end. Could be in his final season. A lot of talk right now in the sports world of who's the better player, Kobe or Duncan. A lot of sports analysts siding with Duncan. His Spurs having a lot better season than Kobe's Lakers. So the last time the Spurs and Warriors played was on January 25th of this year in Golden State, and the Warriors won big. Tonight is the rematch since that game. It comes 1 month, 23 days later. Again, the Warriors have not won in San Antonio since Valentine's Day 1997. The date the Warriors won on in 97, Valentine's Day, a date with the numerology you see on the screen. What stands out is 42 and 33. Special numbers to the Masons. And again, Golden State, the abbreviated way, sums to both 33 and 42, matching up with the date they won on. What's interesting is if they lost tonight, it would be their 33rd straight loss, which would go all the way back to this date, where they won on a date with 33 numerology. Could happen. Today, March 19th, it's typically the 78th day of the year, but because this is a leap year, it's the 79th day of the year. Here's what's interesting. NBA Finals has gematria of 78. Champion has gematria of 79. Tonight's win between these two teams could foreshadow who ends up in the NBA Finals. As I've been saying, I think the finals will be a repeat of last year, Warriors versus Cavs. I expect the Cavs to win the NBA Finals no matter who makes it from the Western Conference. So much lines up for the Cavs this year. It's impossible to deny, at least from my perspective with this research. Let's see. So again, Spurs on a 43-game win streak. going back to March of last year. March in gematria equals 43. It seems fitting that the win streak could end in March at 43 games, going by the numbers. Also, the Warriors are in their 44th year of existence this year. Steph Curry's on a 4-year, $44 million deal. 44 has gone favorably for the Warriors all season. Tonight they're trying to end the Spurs streak. They're going for 44. But again, 44 has been in favor of the Warriors all year. I find that number more favorable for Golden State than San Antonio. Also, check this out. All time, the Spurs lead the series 103-54. A difference of 49 games. Warriors equals 49 the small way. If the Warriors win tonight, they will improve to 55 wins. And the span of dates from the last game against San Antonio, where they got the 54th win, to tonight is 55 days. Talked about this comparison in the Cavs and Lakers recent matchup. I talked about the significance of 108 before the game, and by game's end, the Lakers had lost with 108 points. I'll link that video down in the description in case you missed it. But this is why I go by the numbers, because by studying these numbers, you see how they show up in the games again and again. NBA, NFL, MLB, and more. They're also calling this game tonight Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans has gematria of 63. Warriors going for their 63rd win. And with regards to Tim Duncan, the star of the Spurs, who wears number 21, if you've never seen my work before on Tim Duncan, check this out. There's a reason he wears 21. The number of emphasis on the jersey is within the U, the horseshoe, the U. The U is the 21st letter. Duncan wears 21 for the Spurs, and Spurs in Pythagorean gematria sums to 21. With the S exceptions, it equals 39, like Duncan's current age. Remember, with the S exceptions, you add plus 9 for each S. So 21 plus 9 plus 9, 39. Duncan 39, wearing 21. Also, San Antonio, where the Alamo happened, Alamo has gematria of 42, just like Tim. And we talked about how the last time the Warriors won in San Antonio was on a date with 42 numerology, Valentine's Day 1997. This coding on Tim Duncan is coding on athletes, both professional and collegiate, all throughout the world of sports. Numbers syncing up with the name. Notice how Duncan equals 21, like Spurs, like the jersey number. It's all over. Another Dallas team, Nowitzki. Nowitzki equals 41. He wears the number 41. So much of this in the world of sports. Talked about yesterday how Valentine wears 45. Spartans equals 45. The Spartans went down 33 days after Valentine's Day in a major upset. This is the scripting by the numbers, and if you can read the code accurately, you can make proper projections. Should I be wrong about my pick and the Spurs win tonight, it means I read the numbers wrong, and it might very well have to do with the 33 numerology on the date of the last time the Warriors won in San Antonio. Perhaps to complete the sequence, they have to lose 33 times in a row in San Antonio. But something tells me the streak gets broken tonight. Warriors prevail. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.